So there's a couple of reasons why these videos are coming out today and not last night. First, I didn't get home until very late last night, which leads to number two. I was extremely exhausted and I didn't quite feel like doing it last night when I was this tired from everything, personal reasons. I did watch these games, so that's why I'm recapping them. I didn't watch the highlights, so don't worry. So we're gonna do 3 videos today. There was gonna be 2, but something happened today, so there's gonna be 3. So the first video we're gonna talk about is this preseason game between FC Dallas versus Inter Miami at the Cotton Bowl, and oh my God, this game was boring. I'm sorry to say. I understand this is a preseason game and everything. You know, they're trying to do the marketing thing, but oh my gosh, this game was so boring. Everything was just and. Inter Miami showing is just pathetic. It was just pathetic. First off, they didn't have too many offensive chances, and when they do have chances, either getting saved or they just completely kick the ball to way this way or way this way. It sucked. That game just sucked. It also didn't help that whoever's idea was to put this game at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So what that means in Dallas would be 5 o'clock Central time, meaning a couple of things. 1, rush hour traffic, and number 2, people are still getting out of work. Probably some people still getting out of school because what I understand there's some after school things. Nobody. Well, I can't say nobody because there were a lot of people, but there was no full crowd there at the Cotton Bowl because this is at the Cotton Bowl, 32,211 compared and that capacity is like what 60,000, 50,000. I didn't check the capacity limit there, but that 1/4 of the place was empty. Nobody there. There was nobody there. It was just like and I look at the stands and it was just like really distracting. So it kind of sucked. The game kind of sucked. And also, my God, when you have that many offensive chances, you just completely kicked it out of the water in a very, very slow game. It just, I nearly fell. I had a couple of points where I just didn't even pay attention. But the worst thing, and if this happens in the regular season, no doubt I'll be pretty pissed off. 1 goal early in the game was that game winner. This is a game winner at the third minute of the game. The third minute. Compared to how many minutes? Like 91, 92 in the entire way. Plus stoppage. Because of stoppage in the first half. Basically what happened. All you got to know is this. We had the soccer ball. FC Dallas countered it. They stole it. They took it away. So it was a turnover into Miami. And Jesus Ferreira, their best player, has scored. And there was nothing Drake Callender could do about it. Martin Paes would be... Wait, is it Martin Paes? Yeah, Martin Paes would be their goalkeeper of the game. And I think they kept switching. Yeah, they were switching. They were switching goalkeepers with Jimmy Maurer and Juan Antonio Carrera for FC Dallas. Well, for Miami, only Drake Callender played the whole game. This game was just... That's all you gotta know. And that's the only goal of the game. 1-0 Dallas. Miami got shut out again. So no goals in 2 games so far. None. If you're gonna have one of the best seasons in MLS, you gotta score. So, early thoughts, way too early thoughts, I'm concerned. When you have Messi and you have Busquets, Jordi Alba, Suarez coming in, Noah Allen, Stefanelli, Gregory, you have a really, and Capana, because freaking Joseph Martinez is gone. You have a good roster. It's not being utilized properly. So, way too early thoughts, I'm kind of worried. I am kind of worried about this one. That's really it. That's really it. All I could say about this game. It was boring as hell. It was just boring. Now, when we look at the match stats, Miami had 68.8 possession in the whole game. That is equally frustrating because of a couple of things. One, they had the soccer ball for a long time, so they had all the opportunities, right? In all fairness, they did have 8 attempts. 3 of those were on goal. And guess what? All 3 of those shots were saved. Meanwhile, Dallas, 31.2 possession, and what's even more frustrating, and this is where I get really pissed off about our defense, they had less possession time, and they're able to shot equal shots than Miami did, which was 8 shot attempts, and they scored 1. So there was 4 shots on goal, and we managed to save 3 of them, and 1 of them was scored by yours truly, Ferreira. Equally frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. If this was a regular season, oh man, I would be pretty unhappy. But this is just preseason. This is just preseason, so I'm not gonna get amped up about the preseason. But I do have worries. Way too early thoughts. If you're gonna ask me, I do have early freaking. I do have some thoughts in my mind. So Miami gets shut out by FC Dallas at the Cotton Bowl, a pretty empty Cotton Bowl. So that was a failure. If you're gonna have a game, do it at 8 o'clock where more people are available. They can go out and then go to the game. Although now that I think about it, I think Dallas is in the cold snap. I'm not quite sure. Let me see real quick. Let me look at their weather because that just came across my mind. Let's see. No, they're okay. Well, they're okay right now, but I don't know. I think there was inexcusable. I just think there was inexcusable. There'll be a lot of people going to the cold games and they pack the place out. I don't know, guys. So with that being said, Inter Miami now heads to Saudi Arabia to play against 2 Saudi Arabian teams, Al Hilal and Al Nassr. Al Nassr is probably the most anticipated preseason game in the entire global tour. That would be the most anticipated one, and that's going to be at 1 o'clock on February 1st. Until then, next week is Al Hilal at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern at January 29th. So let's see what happens with these games. Let's hope Inter Miami has a better showing. And yeah, folks, this is Miami TVG. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to content because Miami TVG has it back. And when he does, he'll be right there with the entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG. Sign out, folks. Adios.